Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. Following up on Azanadra's quest that we did a few days ago, as well as the Battle of the Monolith, which takes place technically right before this quest, even though I did it a while ago, we are going to be doing the City of Santistan quest today, which I expect to be slightly shorter than Azanadra's quest, at least that's my hope. Still probably a 2-hour ordeal. We will see. Anyway, you know what? I just realized I have this thing showing, and I kind of want to get rid of it. So let me just do that. It annoys me having screen space taken up. I was fighting the Rex Matriarchs, and I needed a couple extra things. Anyway, enough distractions. Let's head over to Ariane here. We must do something about the eggs. Yes. Thank goodness you are safe. We thought we'd almost lost you at the Battle of the Monolith. If it wasn't for Azanadra, I don't think I'd still be here. Azanadra? I'm not sure what to make of him. When I first met him, I was pleasantly surprised he wasn't the monster I'd made him out to be in my head. But then with that betrayal, I wonder, was it all an act? Acting isn't really his thing. From what happened at the Monolith, I get the sense he is a bit conflicted. Well, regardless, the outpouring of shadow anima from the monolith has agitated the eggs. I don't think we have much time left. We need to do something now. What do you propose? We should head into the Elder Halls. I've been working with a mutual friend of ours. Oh, who's that? Since we last met, I sought out Reldo. You didn't quite tell me the whole truth there, did you? Though I do understand why. His secret wasn't mine to tell. Indeed, we all have our secrets, and often good reasons to keep them. Shall we head in? Yes. Here we are once again. Good old Karos, however you want to pronounce it. I don't remember the official one. I knew you'd still be kicking around, and at the center of things. Karos, good to see you. Is Thok not with you? Not on this one, unfortunately. Don't get me wrong, there was never a dull moment with Thok, but his brand of hit first what even are questions would probably be a bad idea down here. It's also refreshing to have a partner of intellect again. Ariane here is a delight. She has a beautiful mind. Oh, stop. Your charms don't work on me, Karos. Besides, you have me beat when it comes to enchantments. In fact, Karos and I have been having discussions about... Now, let's not get into that just yet. Ariane, in all good time. Besides, we have more pressing concerns. Right, yes, the eggs. The Battle of the Monolith caused an outpouring of shadow anima. The eggs are on the verge of hatching. It's chilling to think that the Elder Gods could be reaching out to touch them at any moment now. We've been mulling over potential solutions, but welcome new insight. The way we see it, there are two core issues: how to stop the eggs from hatching, and how to stop the Elders from touching them. Could we move them? How about moving them from here? They'd absorb less anima. True, that could give us more time, though moving something like these safely, that's no simple task. I could help on the safety side. I created some abyssal stabilizers one time for a particularly nasty prank, don't ask, which I should be able to adapt for these eggs. Still, such magic would be beyond any of us. We'd need a powerful ally to assist with such a plan. Indeed, and one not unwilling to expel the amount of power this would take. Okay, one completely selfless god coming up. Do I have to choose all these options? I mean, I guess we can try. Could we fight the Elder Gods? I was about to suggest we could fight the Elder Gods, then realized that would be a silly idea. Quite. Good job you didn't suggest it then. And we won't tell anyone otherwise. Could we hide them? What about hiding them, either with magic or in another place? I doubt there'd be anything we could do with magic. All magic effectively comes from the Elder Gods. Whatever we could achieve, they could undo. As for physically hiding them, where in the universe could they not go? Both good points. Erebus. Could we drain the eggs, stall or stop them from hatching? That was my first thought, to starve them. From Karos' own research, that appears to have been precisely what Guthix was doing for many ages. Also, my own history with such a plan was, well, I don't really want to go there again. Also, unfortunately for us, the flow of anima to this place is incredible, unlike anything I've seen before, such that draining them would be akin to bailing water out of a sinking boat using a thimble. If we had 1,000,000 people with thimbles, perhaps. Or a handful of powerful buckets. Say, like, some gods on our side. It might help to keep things at an equilibrium, but they need to concentrate on nothing else. Though I doubt the elders would stand by and let it happen. Hey, you too. Apologies, we do get wrapped up in our thinking sometimes. I fear things have come to too much of a head for this solution to be the answer now. Regardless, it's not something we could easily achieve here, given we are sat in this nexus of anima flow, alone. It's not the solution. That's it. If we combine two of these ideas, move the eggs somewhere away from the heart, and drain them of anima, we can at least buy ourselves some more time. It's a start. We'll need some spare gods for the latter part. Saren and the council should be able to help there, though maybe not with the moving part. Next problem. The elder gods would notice. They'll come after the eggs. Right, so we need to figure out a location. It needs to be a place we can defend, from elder gods, away from major cities, but not out in the open. We can suggest 4 different options, one of which isn't a suggestion. How about a city? Is there a city we could send them to, somewhere already with defenses? Name a city without a population. No, I fear that would be too risky. And anywhere without a populace is unlikely to have well-maintained defenses. I guess we're once again having to choose multiple options. We could send them to a place we don't know, just randomly. Wow, that's a terrible plan. I mean, it could end up with your worst enemy. Be sent to the Elder Gods, into the sun? Okay, never mind, it's a bad idea. I mean, the last one sounds fine. Do I have to say I'm stumped then? I'm out of ideas, sorry. Perhaps I can be of assistance. As an Adra, why are you here? I am not here under orders, if that is your meaning. Indeed, in the first time since I pledged fealty to Zeros, I have no orders. Do not misunderstand me. My loyalties still lie very much with Zeros. I trust that his plans with the monolith are to the benefit of all. Even given what he said, and what about his order to not concern yourself with these eggs? I took that to mean in the moment, as there was something of more import, namely retrieving the locator. But orders or not, I could not stand idly by. I do not believe Zeros knew the effect his departure would have, and there is a way I can help. A likely story. Give him a chance. Pipe down, you two. We didn't say anything. We're hearing this tall gentleman out. KaBob and Ariane, I also wish to make up for my slight against you both. The last time I was here, I left rather abruptly. Now, I just want to help. We figure we should move the eggs to somewhere away from this anima flow, a place where we can defend, should we need to. We're a bit stumped though, so if you have any suggestions, we're all ears. As an Adra these days, it seems, I've never seen a bunny quite like it. Hey, I still like him. You shouldn't make fun. Indeed, moving the eggs was our best plan, but we didn't have a how or a where. I'm Karos, by the way. As an Adra, any friend of KaBob is a friend of mine, even if they no longer consider me as such. I'll say he's a friend. Thank you for saying. I believe I can teleport the eggs. Doing so would require a significant amount of power, but it just so happens I have recently gained a sizable reserve. I would gladly sacrifice some to help you enact your plan. Well, that's the first part. I'll get to work calibrating my abyssal stabilizers. They should help make it safe to move the eggs. Excellent. Ah, excellent. He made a pun. Don't be silly. As an Adra doesn't have a sense of humor. Becoming a god would only have compounded that. Did you have a location in mind?
The elder gods must touch the eggs to hatch them correctly. If they make a direct assault, their young could be destroyed. If they cannot attack themselves, They will send forces both martial and magical. We cannot know who, but they will be powerful. We need a defensible location. We must gather the gods. They can drain the eggs to keep them from hatching. It falls to their followers to hold off whatever is coming. The battle to come will be apocalyptic. The world is at stake. We must keep the fight away from the common people. My agents recently uncovered a location which is both fortified and remote. A place I know well. The city of Santistan.
Santistan? Phew, just as well it wasn't obliterated. Oh, just as well it wasn't obliterated thousands of years ago, else we'd be in real trouble. It was never destroyed fully. Parts of it still stand buried deep beneath the Varrock dig site. Zamorak only occupied the city. Later, even Saradomin could not destroy it fully, merely build atop it. You know, that might actually work. We cannot do this alone, however. All should be involved in this venture. No more subterfuge. We must stand together regardless of our alliances, our histories, our past betrayals. This moment requires it. Bob, please come meet me at the Archaeology Guild. There is a more private matter I wish to discuss with you. Go. Karos and I have things covered on this end. Very good. I shall await you upstairs in the old Guildmaster's office. And I will not let you down this time. You have my word for whatever that might still be worth. So long. So that was Azanadra, huh? Friendly for a Majorat, isn't he? I think we can trust him. Other than that business with the Saradomin's crown, yeah, he is. Well, the plan is sound. It was our plan, after all. He has just helped fill in some blanks. We most definitely can't leave the eggs in the place that was designed to hatch them. We have to move quickly. He did also offer to sacrifice his own power for the move. How many gods would so freely offer such a thing? I see what you mean about him seeming conflicted. If he were human, I'd have read his words as shame. For what it's worth, he was being sincere. Not a word of a lie was spoken, from what I could tell. And you know that I have some experience when it comes to trickery. Believe me, I was wary when he just showed up again like that. But there's a lot of logic in what he says. We just need to be more vigilant this time. Ever the pragmatist. You should go meet with him, see what he wants to discuss, and judge for yourself. Just give him a chance. He did save lives at the Battle of the Monolith, after all. I guess I should head to the Archaeology Guild and see what he wants. Off to the old Guildmaster's office it is. I don't really remember the Battle of the Monolith except him, like, becoming a god at the end of it. And me not being sure if he's, like, a normal god or a shadow god or whatever. It's hard to say. Anyway, I brought my archaeology journal to make this part easy. Alright. Where is he? Is he gonna just appear? Or did I forget what I'm doing? I can study the desk. Thought he said he would be up here. Oh, there he is. I am glad you came, KaBob. What did you wish to discuss? We could have gone over the plan with Ariane and Karos. It's not about the plan. I don't know if we've ever been friends, not truly. We have been allies, to be sure. How much did you even know about Majorat when you set me free? Considering what I know now, not much at all. And yet we have continually worked alongside one another. In my estimation, we have achieved much good together. Indeed we have. Regardless, for the first time, my orders led me to work against you. Zeros wanted you left out of the proceedings. I counseled against it, why can't I talk? But that was his order. My loyalty to him will always sit above anything else in my life. That being the case, I'm not sure I can even have friends. How could they ever trust me? What are you saying? I'm not quite sure. I just wanted to acknowledge it with you. I very much wish to regain your trust. I am just unsure how I ever could. Well, risking your life to close the monolith didn't hurt your case. Thank you for that, by the way. I have questioned much since that event, but not once have I questioned that decision. Even if I had known what it would mean for me, I would have still done so without hesitation. What has it meant for you? You're a god now, yes? Seemingly so, this is just one of many things I've been contemplating. Am I the very sort of false god I once took an affront to? What did I see of where Zeros went? What do I do without orders? I have yet to solidify my thoughts on this. Still, I can take advantage of it in the short term by using my newfound power to move the Elder God eggs. However, in part to reassure you this is no secret plan, but mostly because we cannot do this alone, we must seek allies. Who should we contact? We need, divine intervention. Seek help from Armadil, Saradomin, Saren, and Zamorak. Perhaps Ixlaren too, if you can reach him. We will need them to siphon anima away from the eggs. I'm sure none will pass up the opportunity to grow their power, while also saving this world. We will also require whatever military might they can bring. The Elder Gods will not take this lightly. After what happened with Saradomin's crown, however, they also will have difficulty trusting me. Okay, I will talk to each of them, lay out the plan, and try to convince them. Good luck. While you do that, I will cover the preparations for accessing Sentistan. Alright, so they want me to talk to all the gods. We'll start with Saren, I guess. We know where she's gonna be, taking control of the minds of everyone. Except gods, I guess. I guess it doesn't work on gods. Because Armadil had no trouble resisting it. Where am I going? It's up here. I don't know why I'm going over there. Yes, I am. Alright, how many gods we have up here? Just the one? Oh, Ixlaren's here too. Lady Saren, we need your help. The councils too. This is to do with the Elder Eggs, isn't it? I felt a change after the Battle of the Monolith. Have they been located? Azanadra? No, I will not trust the protection of the eggs to one of my brother's loyalists. Petty sibling rivalry? This one's going to be no help. This is my plan, not Azanadra's, and not Zeros's. With Zeros gone, Azanadra is at a loss. He just wants to help, maybe even make amends. There is no more time left, certainly not enough time for making a perfect garden anymore. Such a shame, I would have loved to see such a wonder. If the situation is as dire as you make out, then it seems I am left with little choice. I had hoped we'd have more time, but my hand has been forced. Once again, I am left to clear up my brother's mess. But I shall leave the council out of this. They have become too enamored with me. Besides, this plan of ours will need the strongest military support we can muster. Great, when you are ready, we're establishing our defenses in a recovered portion of Sentistan, beneath the Varrock dig site. I will need to see this with my own eyes to ensure Azanadra is not still being puppeted by my brother. If things are as you say, what choice do I have but to involve myself? I do not trust anyone other than myself to protect my aunt's offspring. I shall meet you at Sentistan. Alright. Talk to Ixlaren then. Well met, KaBob. Hello, Ixlaren. I'm here because I need your help. You have it, always, my friend. What do you require of me? I hope you know that I would do anything to help you, but I cannot work with the Majorat. I warned you before, they cannot be trusted. They will eventually betray even their closest allies. About that. I see. I knew it was only a matter of time, but why would you continue to work with Azanadra if you have already felt the sting of his betrayal? It's not his plan, he's just helping out with part of it. He also risked his own life to save mine. He's trying to make amends. I think he's more God now than Majorat. Godhood merely amplifies what you were before. It does not change your core. I am a guardian, a loyal servant, and a good friend, much as I was pre-ascension. Azanadra still calls me a psychopompous in the ancient tongue, but the Majorat are the pompous ones. To a being, they are naught but ego, even those that remain loyal to my father's banner, save for the pure id that was Sliske, but let's not dwell on him. Well, I wonder if that's what we are. Id and ego, I mean, not Sliske. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's not a word I ever pronounce really, and I've heard it before, but, you know, when you go years without saying something ever, whatever. Well, obviously we're not Sliske, but please spare us the armchair diagnosis. So you won't help? I simply cannot bring myself to ally with a Majorat, even temporarily. There will always be one that will betray you. Besides, I am lowly compared to the other gods, and have no militant followers. I doubt my contribution would make much difference. That means he's the most to benefit from siphoning the eggs. No, my energy can be put to better use elsewhere. This council's efforts have been futile, and things have come to a head. This plan of yours sounds necessary, but at best it will be a delaying tactic. So I will help you and this world by setting off in search of an alternative solution. Once before, I traveled the length of the universe and back to find a solution to a dire need. I can do so again, but I hope this time the solution will not be as damaging as the threat. Alright, that's what leads up to Het's Oasis. I don't think there's anyone else we're supposed to talk to in here. Who else was it? It was Armadillo, Saradomin. I mean, I could look at the quest page thing, wherever that's hidden. Armadillo and Saradomin, that's it. Armadillo is in Falador, Saradomin is Falador, so let's go. I didn't bother equipping my archaeology outfit this time because there's actual combat in this quest, unlike the last one. Gourmet Impling, how boring. Those are so common, it's crazy. Okay, so he's gonna be up on that throne looking all bored, I'm guessing. Just like last time. We are back to normal, where every god's just sitting around being their typical godly selves, I guess. It's still so obnoxious the way that this castle's set up. Having to go around every time. Alright, Saradomin. What news? If the situation is as dire as you suggest, your plan is about the best we could hope for. But who are you working with this time, I wonder? Ariane, Karos, and Azanadra. Hey, don't forget us. Yes, we're helping too, aren't we? So you're still following Zeros' grand plan? I will continue to assist in my own way, but I will not work with the Zealots. You saw with your own eyes, Zeros is gone. He somehow went into the monolith at the Archaeology Guild. It appears as if he has abandoned this world and everyone on it. Azanadra saved us all by closing that portal, and at great risk to himself. Doing so has changed him. He's a god now. He has no orders from Zeros, and he wants to help. Zeros abandoning his followers is about what I expected. Azanadra has always seemed reasonable, save for his loyalty to Zeros. Perhaps now his eyes are open. Unfortunately, I cannot take all this on your word. While I trust that you were not directly involved in the theft of my crown, you have proven too willing to work alongside Zerosians. Your judgment is poor. But I am a god of my word. I said I would defend the people of this world, so I shall. So, I will just have to see in person if this plan of yours is above board and sound. Where are you planning to stage this defense? Sentistan. This is going about as well as I suspected. Quick, you're losing him. Say something. Azanadra thought that Sentistan was destroyed. I should know. I was there. The Archaeology Guild has excavated a portion of it still standing, deep beneath the surface. Still, after all this time, I must see this for myself. If this is true, then it is hardier than even I thought. If that is the case, then perhaps your plan is not completely folly. I will meet with you both and assess the situation. If there is legitimacy in this request, then I shall lend what aid I can. Alright, there we go. I like that they don't waste our time explaining why we chose it. Oh, I did not mean to do the sideways surge there. Alright, so now we gotta go south. I don't know which way is the fastest to his tower. If I had known we were going to his tower, I probably would have brought a teleport to get us closer to it. But for some reason, they don't recommend that. They recommend all other teleports, but they don't recommend anything to get to Armadillo. At least I didn't notice anything. Maybe I just skipped over it. It's possible. So if things go according to plan, the episode for this quest will be coming out the day before the next quest comes out, which is Extinction. Which I'm very curious to see what happens, but we're going to have to do the 2 mini quests before we can get to it. So I don't know, I might lump them into one episode depending how long they are, but it's going to be a little while. At least a few more days until I can do that quest, even if everything else otherwise is fine. Alright, Armadillo. How may I be of service? Very well, where am I needed? Just like that? Don't you want to hear the rest of the plan? In due time, of course, but I can clearly see on your face the level of urgency. I feel it too. Saren has shown great empathy with the plight of the Avian Sea. Her intentions with the Council have also been worthy, albeit without success so far. However, I have grown uncomfortable with her growing effect on the Council. If she were Zeros, I would be worried, but thankfully she is not. Hence, I took some time away to visit with my people in Abinah, to start preparing for the worst, should it happen. You heard of what Asanadra did, though? Stealing Saradomin's crown, the Battle of the Monolith? I did, but I trust in you and your judgment. I also wish to make up for my absence in these matters. If I were here, I might have been able to help. That was easier than I thought it would be. He might trust us, but I don't trust him. He's too quick to get on board. There's something fishy going on. Oh, stop trying to find conspiracies everywhere. This is just who Armadillo is, a protector of the peace. Good, as it should be. I hope it continues to be this easy with whomever else you intend to recruit. Asanadra is at Verak dig site. He's working to obtain entry to the buried city of Sentistan, where we'll mount our defense. I shall meet him, and you there, once I have finished my preparations. Alright, that should be it, I think. Something I thought of is, since we do know, like, how the thing would happen, like, once they destroyed Gielinor, everyone off-planet could teleport to Gielinor, and sure, it would be a crappy planet, like, whatchamacallit, the Majorat homeworld, which I'm drawing a blank on right now, but at the same time, you know, that's better than nothing. And then you just have to survive there for however long it takes them to make new planets. So is he still going to be up here? Yeah, there we go. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go, but it's where I've gone. How goes recruiting allies? Where are each of the gods? Zamrock. Oh, I don't have Zamrock yet. Oh. Okay. I did think it was a little weird it hadn't told me to, like, come back here. Normally, there'd be a little bit of dialogue at the very least. Alright, well anyway, heading back. Minor detour. Minor waste of time. Very minor, though. And I didn't know I was supposed to talk to her anyway, so, you know, it worked out in the end. I didn't have to use a guide. And I figured out what to do. Alright, so where is she at? There she is. World Guardian, what is it? I need to contact Zamrak. Is that something you could help with? I could, but for what purpose? I am his council liaison. I have questions for him, but I need to impress on him the urgency. Plus, this is a matter that directly requires the intervention of gods. Have it your way, but be prepared to come away disappointed. I will teleport you to him, just for this lone request, mind. You're on your own, though. I shall stay here to assist Saren. Wonder where we're going. Ah, Daemonheim. I guess. Is this floor 60? I don't remember if they ever did anything with that. Yes, I know. You need my assistance. I've been catching up on recent events since my return. Moya is my liaison in the council, but my sources suggest there is more going on than you realize. Spies. He's clearly talking about spies, right? Oh, Fi. It's not like the council's plans are secrets. Are secret. Since your return, you've been away? Indeed, I was quelling an uprising of Zerosian loyalists back on Infernus. No doubt a ploy to keep me preoccupied and out of the so-called Battle of the Monolith. I was happy to hear Saradomin has been brought down a peg or two, though. You could not find someone more deserving. We were all waiting to see what Zeros was up to since his return, but history repeats, the vacuum left by his departure will quickly fill. The situation is too dire to start up old rivalries. It will take all of us working together to even survive. I'm in no rush to start a new war at this time. I know the value of this world, and I do not wish to see it destroyed. It would also be foolish of me to allow others to gain power and not myself, so fine, I will help siphon anima away from these eggs. This will also give me a chance to properly catch up on what's been going on here firsthand. I'm intrigued to see what has become of Azanadra. You have nothing further to discuss at this time. I trust you can see yourself out. Of course. 4 out of 5 isn't bad. We should head back to the Archaeology Guild room to give Dr. Nabanik the good news. None of this is good. Just think of the history of who's joining us in this. This is going to go horribly. Cut it out, both of you. No, I'm not listening. You're just voices in my head. Yeah, I just said that in front of a god. Great job, me. What all we got here? Ritual marker. We got siege beast. It'd be cool to actually have these as something you could fight. They got a lot of things where they like make these one-off enemies that you never fight. Ooh, there's a chest. Oh. Oh well. Anyway, I guess we're done. I suppose that is the case. Alright, he's over here. I have agreement from most of the gods. They are gathering their forces and will join us in Sentistan as soon as possible. How did they react? None of them were thrilled. Most had unpleasant things to say about you, about Zeros, and about each other. To be expected. Wait, you said most? Yes, unfortunately, Ichlaren was a holdout. He really does not like the Majorat. That is unfortunate and short-sighted. This is not the time to be swayed by the petty grievances of the past. He did say he would search for some other way to assist our efforts. Well, that will have to suffice. I ordered Reiniger to increase excavation of this dig site a while ago, knowing what is buried here. Most of her resources are now focused on a new dig directly north of here. It cuts down into the western cliff face beneath the old Golvus mansion. Intern Jimmy is waiting outside to show you the way. If memory serves, that area of Sentistan could prove to be just what we are in need of. Head there and in. I shall meet you inside. Got it. So we need to go find Jimmy. But where is Jimmy? Didn't they say he'd be outside? I guess outside of the city entrance. I've been inside there before, so, you know. Whatever. It's kind of an annoying place to get to, though. It'd be nice to have a teleport into it. That probably exists. I don't know. I just don't have... There he is. But I just don't have a teleport that would teleport me into it for free. You are cleared for access. Feel free to enter the city at any time. Okay, well, he didn't really guide me in. But whatever. Ah, Santistan. Of course, I have Skybox on, but I'm going to leave it. It looks nice. If you would be so kind, my team have left this last step of excavation for you to do the honors. We will have time to discuss more of the city once we are through. Alright. Excavation time. Are we going to get resources from this or just XP? I guess just XP. They did recommend having charges for a porter for excavation stuff, so I don't know when that comes in this quest. But I'm prepared with this for when that happens. Okay, well, this is taking a while. Oh well. I'm just gonna look through the guide, look at the map. The map of the city is just so chaotic. It's kind of like the vampire area, where you look at it and it's just like, what am I even looking at? I don't know. I can't zoom out any further on the mini-map, so you can't see it, but it's not like it's a secret. is just chaos. Oh my gosh, why does this take so long? And I am getting stuff. Toggle porter. I don't want to fill up my inventory. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Wait, that was the first time I actually made progress? Oh my gosh. Oh well. Do I dare pause the video? Last time I paused the video, it glitched and like repaused again after a few seconds, and that caused issues. I'll try it though. Alright, this is very time consuming, but it says I've nearly done it, so we must almost be there. Definitely takes a lot longer than I expected, but you know, whatever. It's kind of funny in a way, I suppose, because he's just like sitting there staring at me as I dig at this dirt very carefully, even though it's like a giant mound of dirt. You know, his appearance didn't change as much as Zamorak's did when Zamorak became a god. Maybe it comes with gaining more power as you're a god for a long time. I'm guessing Zamorak didn't just instantly look the way he does the second he became a god. Who knows? Hooray, we did it and nothing special happened. Alright. Excellent, you have cleared the way through. There is one final step before we can enter this part of the city. We require a Pontifex Maximus figurine. Try searching around the empty pedestal. It might still be there somewhere. Ah yes, it's hidden behind the pedestal. Aha, this figurine must have fallen off its pedestal. It's a bit damaged though. Alright. Okay, I have to restore it. Okay, so perhaps there were some leftover materials from when the dig team excavated to here. Talk to Jimmy the intern. He should still be waiting outside the surface entrance down to here. Feels a bit weird to have what feels like an archaeology tutorial in this quest, but I'll take it, I guess. Hey Jimmy, do you happen to have any leftover materials from when the team excavated this entrance? Oh right, Dr. Nabinig told me to keep hold of them. There you go, boss. That's all I have, though. You are cleared for access. Yes, I know that. Okay, I guess I'll go restore it. It takes all the things they just gave me and a Dragonstone, which I have. I was gonna say, this is just like a standard thing. I might already have one in my bank, but I guess it doesn't matter because I can just run over here and restore this new one that they gave me for free. Also, dump all this crap in here. I can probably switch back, and I'm gonna... Oh, you can't toggle it. I always toggle it off when I'm not using it, because otherwise I'm gonna do something and get really annoyed at myself for wasting like 200 charges without noticing when I don't need to. Like, do it while you're doing like, waterfall fishing or something dumb. Such as that. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually restore it while I was over here. That would be smart. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Why is Sir Owen just standing here? Is he going to be a part of this quest, or is he just kind of here to be here? Alright, there we go. We have Pontifex Maximus figurine. I don't know how this giant thing was hidden behind the statue's pedestal, but, you know, whatever. Things work in mysterious ways. Alright, let's get back in here. Yes, we're continuing the quest. Alright. And there we go.
Follow me.
I want to be able to right-click follow an NPC. Do some Professor Oaking.
Well, this brings back memories.
I don't know when it's safe for me to talk. I guess I'll just silently follow him.
This old cathedral can be our safe haven. This should suffice.
So here we are. Welcome to the city of Sentistan. Part of it, at least. Before I teleport in the eggs, we can take advantage of this comparative calm. Do you have any questions for me regarding the city? What part of Sentistan was this? This was one of the city's more affluent areas, given its proximity to the palatial district. It was highly gentrified, but such areas of the city also had high levels of security. They had more to protect. That should serve our needs well. That's about all I need to know, really. Now, let's bring in the eggs. Very well, no more stalling. This central... okay. Dice? I don't know. It's another word that it's like I've heard it said, but it just doesn't come up often enough. Looks like a good place to bring the eggs. Let me contact Ariane. Ariane, we are in place. Are things ready on your end? We're ready. No change here. Good luck. We will join you when we can. Oh, we're just doing it, huh? All right. So we're really doing this. Indeed, there is no turning back now. Even if we return the eggs to the Elder Halls, I do not think that would placate the Elders. Well, doing nothing would have been worse. Indeed, and so we must build up our defenses. Our allies will be arriving soon enough with whatever military forces they can commit. In the interim, we should work on the magical defenses for this cathedral. We must search the city for magical wards. One of each ancient element is the best we can achieve. One for each. Wards? I am sure you must be familiar with the concept of wards, shields wielded by some magic users. These follow the same principle, dampening magical energies, but for a given location rather than an individual. They work akin to the diamonds used to entrap me within Galdracht, though in reverse. They were aligned to contain me. Magical wards here could repel outside forces. Why ancient magic, though? Even my brief exposure to shadow anima has given me great insights. All common magic derives from the Elder Gods in one way or another. The Stone of Joss, other Elder artifacts. To use their own magic against them would be folly. I have much still to learn, but now I believe that the ancient elements come from someplace else. Shadow Realm, Shadow Anima, Shadow Magic, it's obvious on the aesthetic level, but I feel there is some deeper knowledge to be discovered here. Indeed, Karapak warded his own lab directly with Shadow Anima, and though while Shadow Magic is superficially connected, it is different and far, far less potent. However, the ancient elements combined can perhaps approach a level of warding that mimics Shadow Anima. That's a lot to take in. I still do not know what my exposure to Shadow Anima means for me in the long term. Indeed, not for you either, but we can take advantage of this knowledge in the short term. I have no doubt this is a topic Zeros has far more understanding of. No doubt it is likely part of the reason for his departure. I wish he had shared his findings with me. Even if I fail at repairing our relationship, I vow to you here and now that I will share anything salient to you that I discover. Thank you, I'll hold you to that. Now for the wards, where to start? They were typically installed in areas of high security. There should be one within this building. Try searching around, though do not leave the safety of the cathedral. Alright, now we gotta look for a thing. Oh, there's a bookcase. I mean, we can... oh, all the bookcases are searchable. You know what? Suddenly I don't care about them. Although it does look like that's the only thing I can find besides leaving, unfortunately. So I guess we will search them. No joy. Okay, well, next one, I guess. Oh, the crate is searchable. That seems more exciting than a bookcase. This is fruitless. Are we just gonna find... oh, wait, no, there we go. That's what I'm looking for, a way to get upstairs. There's nothing here. I figured as much. Is this gonna be a thing where everything you search fails and they're like, do something else afterwards? Or is there an actual correct choice that I just don't know about? I guess I'll just keep looking for things I can click on until we run out. Ooh, okay, I wasn't expecting to actually find something. Nothing. KaBob, okay, well, I'll come talk to you. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I hate when they do that. Is this what we're in need of? It's like some sort of light globe. No, it is a light source. Hold on to it, though. I have a feeling you may have need of it soon. On second thoughts, perhaps there isn't a ward within the cathedral. I've looked all over, haven't seen anything that sounds like one of these wards. That is disappointing. Ah, I wonder, they may have a spare in the storage annex. It's the small outbuilding immediately outside the west door, just down the first lot of steps. I can sense danger out in the rest of the city, though. Given the nature of the city, it was perilous to walk its streets in the dark. While ancient magics are a powerful tool, they have a tendency to draw unwanted attention. The very darkness itself will drain your life force. Santistan has powerful magical light sources installed around the city to chase away these shadows. If you can get some of these light pedestals working, it will make the city safer to traverse. Take a means of healing with you. Do not tarry, and do not search afar. Please return quickly, and be safe. Alright, he said west. So we're going to be taking damage here. I may not have brought enough food, considering I didn't bring any food, but we'll see. You know what? I'm going to restore my prayer while I'm thinking of it. Urgh, that light, it hurts my eyes. Well, I like it. It makes me feel safe. These must be the lights Azanadra mentioned. I should light as many as I can. That should make it safer to navigate through this part of the city. Alright. So, why would I take the light globe then? I wonder if this is something where the skybox is actually hurting me. No, you can't really tell. Alright, so it gets bad. Yeah, I don't actually know what I'm doing here. And for time's sake, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Alright. Okay, all 4 of the wards are found in the western part of the city. Okay, so wards can extinguish lights. Open buildings are already illuminated. They recommend bringing lots of food. Great. Okay. You can only carry 1 ward at a time. And there are more light globes to be found. So let me figure out where I'm at on this map. Okay, I'm right here. So there's a Gargoyle Sentinel nearby that we're going to have to fight. This is why I brought my combat gear. Alright, well, I think I kind of know what to do. I'm going to place a light orb on here so that we don't get stuff happening to us right here. So somewhere back here, there should be a gargoyle as well as a light globe, is my understanding, although I don't see the gargoyle. I also just don't really know where I'm going. Can I go inside this building? No, it's locked. What about this? Yeah, it's not really clear where I'm supposed to go, actually. Ow. You know, I'm gonna go stand next to this light. Let me look at the map. Okay, never mind. What are they gonna call it? Just Senttisten, then? Yeah. But then I can't see where I am because of this. But, I mean, we're here. It's kind of annoying that you don't get the map. But yeah, looking at this, though. So this is the square area in the bottom left. This is the light globe. Yeah, it shows a gargoyle being right around here. I just don't know. There must be a house we can get in or something? I don't know. I'll look around, I guess. This one's open. So we have to get upstairs. There's another light globe somewhere. Oh my gosh, this noise. But where is it? It's gonna be hidden somewhere, right? Unless I'm just crazy. At least this is lit, so I'm not getting attacked. I don't see anything I can click on here, though. So what is the purpose of this place? There's got to be a reason that this place exists, right? But I'm really not seeing it right now. I don't know. I guess we'll climb down the stairs. Maybe it's not upstairs then. Maybe that's the problem. But I'm still not seeing anything I can click on. It's frustrating because supposedly there would be a thing here. But oh well, I guess we'll just live without it. It says second floor though. Like, it specifically says that there's supposed to be one on the second floor of this house. I just don't see it. And maybe it's something... Oh, it's literally just sitting on the floor in the middle. Okay, whatever. I'm glad I went back there, though. Okay, come on. The click box on those stairs sucks. Anyway, I'm going to stay in this house for a second while I figure out where I'm going. Alright, so... Actually, 2 of the wards are going to be right next to the cathedral. One of them is going to be north of where I'm at, and there's also a light globe in there. There is a torn note, apparently, also nearby, whatever that is. I guess we'll go try to find that, if I can figure out where it is. Ah, it's probably this red dot on the mini-map. Yes, scrawled note. I don't know if this is relevant to anything. Let's go ahead and get back in a safe spot. Ow. I guess I'll use Excalibur to heal back what I've lost so far. Alright, what's this note say? Okay, well, not much. I'm not going to bother reading it. Alright, so there's going to be another pedestal here. Let's go ahead and fill that one so we can have a bit more area accessible. Now, I believe there's going to be a ward up here somewhere, if I am correct in that thinking. And I believe I am. So let's go in there, I guess. We're at near full health. I'm definitely not going to take the time to search this whole place manually. Yuck, can you taste that in the air? Is that metal? Ooh, tangy, it's blood. This must be the blood bank. I'm getting notes of plum, aniseed, and a hint of desperation. Stop being silly, you're no sommelier. There's maybe a warden here somewhere. Alright, let us look. Hopefully it's not just sitting in the floor where I can't see it, apparently. Oh, we gotta search the shelves. I should probably see about that ward. Okay. Apparently, I thought I was seeing about that ward, but apparently my character knows it's not there. Okay. Oh, blood bottle. Oh, I can't get through there.
Customer,
oh.
Be right with you.
Huh. That doesn't sound good. It looks like this bottle might open the door. But I can't see anywhere to pull or activate it. Have you tried? I've got this one. Just try tossing a bottle of the red stuff in there. It's probably just some good old-fashioned blood magic keeping it shut. That's a surprisingly good idea. I thought that was working for a second there.
Can I come out to play?
How boring. I thought there'd at least be an explosion. You think you could not get the World Guardian blown up by blood magic? As I was saying, I think you should look around for any clues about this lock first. Yeah, I think that's best. I don't know what this voice is about, but I'm gonna search the desk. Alright, daily checklist. Oh my gosh. Unicorn containers? Man. I guess that's unicorn blood, not like actual containers of unicorns.
Are you here to donate?
Oh, right. I saw this in the guide. It is nonsensical. And I don't really understand it. Let's see. What else? Need a ledger, apparently. I don't know where to get it. Pile of books. That'll probably start things off. Yeah, like looking at the guide, I don't really understand what this section really means. Oh my gosh, more text. Zarak. A house in the market district near the Colosseum. Great. Okay. Oh, upstairs there's a light globe, apparently. Let's go up there. I will definitely take a light globe. Where is it? There it is. Alright, okay, so what else? So now we need to head to the northern section of the western part of the city. Great. So I guess we're gonna continue onwards. We're done with this room for now. There's a lot to the city, looking at it. I'm gonna take damage if I'm standing out here. I should probably not do that. Alright. We can go place this here. Alright. Our reach extends further now. And based on where we're at... Okay, I know where we're at on the map. I know it sucks you guys can't see the map, but it's a long ways to go before we get anywhere else. And I'm not entirely sure where this blood ward thing is. There is another ward. Which ward? The shadow ward is all the way up top. I could do that one. I think maybe that one has less, trekking around to do stuff. So, yeah, how to get there safely? That is the question. Oh, you know what? There's going to be a light globe in this house right here. That is how we'll get there safely. Yep. Come on. Oh my gosh, I hate when I can't click on something. All right, we got another light globe. That means we can head up here safely without dying. Not that I'm really taking that much damage, but it's good to have a bit of a place to rest. All right, so I think this building is where the ward is going to be. I want to get a ward very soon. I'm tired of running around not getting wards. Hopefully it's safe inside this building. Okay. No, it can't be. That laugh. What laugh? All I heard was singing, beautiful singing. It fills me with joy. No, you're not real. It's in my head. This place is doing a number on us. Perhaps this is the Inquisition HQ, as Anadra mentioned. Yeah, that would explain it. Alright, so I guess we just heard Sliske's laugh. I didn't really hear it. What can we click on here? Ooh, the ward is just on the pedestal? Surely it can't be that simple. There's some kind of magical barrier stopping me. Maybe there's some way to shut it off. There's a light globe. I will definitely take that. Let's go upstairs real quick. What was that noise? Sounded like someone making a quick escape. We're the only ones here. No, it's just me. You two aren't real. That's not a nice thing to say. Go easy. They're under a lot of stress right now. Alright, oh gosh. Okay. How am I supposed to know what to do? Hey, there's another light globe. And the Inquisition Journal. I assume I'm going to need that. It appears to be a journal of Inquisition matters. Maybe this can help release the Shadow Ward. Maybe you should read it in that case instead of pondering what it could be. Okay, fair point. Oh my gosh. I am not going to read all this on video, that's for sure. That's the nice thing is I come back through and do this quest on my other account someday and I'll be able to read everything and actually understand it. This journal was written by Sliske. It mentions some individuals he was interested in, but I can't see anything that would help me unlock the ward. I should see if there's any other clues around here to help. Any other clues? Or am I gonna have to use the guide for this? I don't know if they mean the drawers are the clues or what. Why does the stairs... Weird. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna look at the guide. All right, Shadow Ward. Take the Inquisition profiles. Read the book. Okay, there are drawers. Okay, so we can close all the drawers by pressing a dial, which I hadn't noticed, so I'm glad it mentioned that. It looks like a magic button. I have the strongest urge right now to press it. Good, World Guardian, good. Press it. Press it now. I shouldn't. Do it. Yes. Alright, we reset the puzzle. Okay, dark squares on this map are open ones. Okay, so something is off about these. I wonder if something in the journal is the key to opening these drawers. Maybe you have to open them in a certain order. And we have to open them in the shape of an eye. Okay, well that's not the one okay, well no, that is the one I wanted to click on actually. It's kind of hard to tell. All right, we got a ward. Hopefully. We got to get it back, though. And it'll kill the lights. I don't know what happens when it kills the lights. Do they just come back on later, or do I have to activate them again? Ooh, this must be one of those wards Azanadra wants us to find. I can feel the anti-magic effect it has here. From here. It's strong, I hate it. Wait, the light pedestals run off magic. If you carry one of these... Yes, the lights will go out, and the darkness shall come again. I guess I better get ready to run. Here goes nothing. Alright, I mean, it's not that dangerous. Although I think it does stack, maybe? I have no idea, really. You can rest inside the buildings, but I feel like I should just be able to run all the way back. We'll see, I guess. Worst case scenario, I do have Excalibur. But no, this is not bad at all. Oh, okay, this just got bad. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I died. What happens when you die here? Okay, that's it, huh? Well, that's good to know, I guess. I do have to run into a building. Okay, the stacks are gone. So yeah, those stacks get bad real fast, apparently. Very good to know. That was funny. But I can rest in this building here, so it's not a big deal. In fact, I'll skip this run. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? This time, let's actually take it a bit more seriously. Alrighty. Yeah, like, it's like, oh, it's no big deal. And then suddenly it becomes a big deal. Of course, my character's taking, like, the worst possible route. I don't know why he took that route this time. But yeah, it's like, once you hit 5 stacks, it's so dangerous. But there we go. We got rid of all the stacks. Yeah, the scaling on those stacks, man. Crazy. Food wouldn't have helped either way. Like, I mean, it would have helped, but, like, that damage was outpacing a lot of things that you could eat. Hard to run and spam click food, too. Alright. Saren, I'm glad you would come. What choice did I have? I would have preferred it had not come to this at all. As do I. You misunderstand me. Your machinations outside of the purview of the Council could very well be what has led to this dire situation. You interfered directly with the eggs. There should be no need for a defense, but you have forced the Council's hand. We merely tracked down their location and observed them. I was simply following orders. When it became apparent how close to hatching they were, they had to be moved. Simply, the mere act of entering the Elder Halls could have been what agitated them. Simply following my brother's orders and working against the Council is no excuse. Still, what is done, and I will help however I can. Forgive me. No, you are not forgiven, but I am here now. None shall more fiercely protect these eggs from harm than I. On a similar topic, there was another thing I wished to discuss with you. Recent events have given me much to ruminate on. Go on. For a long time, I despised you from afar. You came to our fledgling tribe and tricked us into committing ritual sacrifice, a barbarism that has decimated my kind ever since. I did not wish your kind harm. It was a necessary evil. I make no apology. Please, let there be no more misunderstandings between us. Let me say my piece. I let go of that a long time ago. I have long since come to understand your point of view. You made a difficult decision, but I see the pragmatism of it. Without the sacrifices, the Majorat would not have survived RuneScape, nor would we have known how to create more of our kind. We may be few in number, but we are stronger now than ever, and have endured. Without your intervention, we would not have. Regardless of your own feelings on the matter, I just wanted you to know I no longer hold any grudge with you. I trust in your intentions, then and now. Being a god comes with certain responsibilities. I thank you for your words. I hope you too are ready to make such hard choices now that you are ascended. I have sent orders to Hill Warrior along with a cadre of elite elven fighters. They shall be arriving soon. We will need the very best each of us has to offer if we are to prevail here. Now I shall tend to the eggs. Alright, I wasn't expecting all that after the first ward, but it is a thing. Alright, to mitigate what happened last time where I got really tired of talking, I'm going to take a quick break. So I'm going to pause the video and bring you guys back in a little bit. But for you, it'll just be a second. So fun fact, if you log out in this place, you actually get sent to the entrance. Good to know, I guess, and apparently I'm on the wrong side. Alright, but anyway, back to what we're doing. I read up a little bit about some stuff. Apparently the ice ward is literally just like sitting over here somewhere and you can just grab it. And then the other ward is what activates the gargoyles that I was looking for previously. Well, there's 3 wards, but we already know about the blood one. We gotta go do the thingamabob. What's in here? Wait, there was just a light globe here the entire time? There we go. We got a ward. Yeah, apparently I could have just done that right away, but, you know, whatever. Live and learn, right? Also, apparently the wards are, like, basically it for the quest. Like, there's not much after. Who will show up this time? Saradomin, I... Save your words, Zeros. Oh, save your words. Zeros took my crown, not you. I hear that he has abandoned you. Again. And left the rest of us alone to fend for ourselves. That is about what I expected. Still, I appreciate that you would still aid us after what transpired. My enemies afford me little credit and continually underestimate me. I'm not some mewling infant. My kingdoms cover this continent. They cannot dare hope to defend themselves from such cosmic threats as elder gods. As their lord and savior, that responsibility lies with me. That's why I am here. For their sake, not yours. Of course. If you are hoping this plan will stall things just long enough for your precious lord to return at the last moment and save the day, I would rid you of that false hope. Zeros has never cared for this world, nor its people, nor would he care for you past the point of your usefulness to him. Until recently, you would have spewed up some bilious piety at such an affront from a false god. Perhaps there is hope for you yet. My loyalty remains with Zeros. But does this remain with you now that you are a god? Oh, but does his? The last of your kind to ascend betrayed him, then plunged this world into an age of endless war. Your actions here will be closely monitored. Gods lead, they do not follow. Though if you insist on continuing to do so, then perhaps you would do better following a god who shares your goals. But then perhaps your goal is not to save the people of this world. It is. Good then, I hope you will be making good use of my Temple Knights in this defense. The White Knights remain back to protect my kingdoms. I can only spare Ziliana. She shall arrive post-haste. I have a way of contacting them, yes. Alright, back to the adventures in Shadowland. Alright, so I know there is going to be another one in this area. Down here somewhere. Probably in here. Oh, yep. That smell. Sulfur? It is pretty stinky. This must be the Avernic arsenal, as Anadra mentioned. Do demons use rotten eggs as weapons? No, silly. The demons are the weapons. Is that a ward in the middle of those statues? I don't remember him mentioning these things they keep saying he mentioned. I guess I missed some dialogue. Probably asking him where the wards might be. Oh no, it's a gargoyle. I'm honestly surprised they didn't turn these guys into a little thing you could fight for Slayer. What happened? Those flashes blinded me for a moment. 4 gargoyles rushed past you and flew out off into the city. Oh no, they did something to the smoke ward too. Great, I guess I'll have to hunt them down. Alright, so now we've got that. Oh, where could they be? I'm gonna do this real quick. Alright, now we'll find out how strong they are. I've been curious. Guess I should probably re-obtain my defense buff, if nothing else. Ah, good, I have a boost against them. Demon Slayer. That makes them super easy, as if they weren't easy beforehand. There we go. I'm gonna leave that light orb there. I mean, okay, scratch 1. No ward, though. All right, 1 of 4. Now, we know that other one was over here. Yep, there. That was the one I was looking for before and couldn't find. So we have to be careful, though, because of the lighting situation over here. But what I can do is I can just leave. How close do I have to get to where this takes effect? I mean, this is close enough. Yep, this guy's kind of a noob. Like, they're smart enough to run away, but they don't really have much brains beyond that, I guess. Oh, I got a Runite Stone Spirit. Everyone loves those. 2 down, 2 to go. Still no ward. Alright, now I have to actually look at the map real quick. Where else are the gargoyles? So the other 2 are going to be up in the northern part that I've not really explored yet. There's also a note up there, which I don't know if the note is going to be the thing that I need for the blood ward or if it's just a random note. But either way, we will run up here. We can go ahead and place a light globe here, because we have some spares. Alright, and here he is. And then the other one I believe is going to be over here somewhere, if I remember correctly from 2 seconds ago. Yep, just die. I'm not close enough to the light. Dang it, and I'm missing. I'm gonna run closer, I guess. Still not close enough. Oh, okay, get a little bit closer. These lights do not have much range. It's not really obvious when you're close enough. It's kind of annoying. Alright. Oh, rune arrows, nice. Just 1 left. Why is it always the last gargoyle you smash? Alright, is he gonna be like back here somewhere? Where is he? Probably like looking right at him. Yeah, he is gonna be back here somewhere. Just cannot see him from where I'm at. Still can't see him. There he is. I'm going the wrong way here. We're gonna want this with my last light globe. Still not done that. There are more light globes around, too. You know, I just noticed he's marked on the map, isn't he? Unless that's something else. I guess that's something else. I was gonna say, it's a little obvious if he's marked on the minimap. I didn't notice it on the other ones. Okay, no, you do not click on that. I don't know what's back there. Something special. gotta say, this quest is actually going faster than I thought it would. Alright, last one. Where's my dialogue? Let's head... Whoa. Losing my voice there. Let's head back to the Avernic Arsenal to retrieve the Smoke Ward. You're far too enthusiastic for this time of day. I agree. You don't even know what time of day it is. I stand by what I said. If you're interested, it's 2:20 a.m. This is why it's hard for me to record these long episodes. Gotta do it in the middle of the night. If they're too long, they keep me up. Anyway, so after this, we just gotta figure out the blood one, which does look a bit obnoxious, but maybe it's not as bad as it looks in the guide. I just don't really know what I'm looking at. Wait, it was down here. Ow, it hurts. I guess I'd better heal. Oh, it's on cooldown still. I hate how, like, the icon disappears, but it still stays on cooldown for a random amount of time. Oh, there's a light globe right here, actually. I was mostly paying attention to the ones that were on the second floor, and I apparently was not paying enough attention to the ones that are on the first floor. They're right there. It'd be kind of nice if they had, like, the bank heal effect in the cathedral. Come on, just heal yourself already. There we go. Who's gonna show up this time? Ah. So it's true, you finally caught up with me, though there is something different about you. The means of my ascension differed from your own. Still, another ascended Majorat, I might finally have some meaningful competition. This is not a game, Zamorak. If you're not taking this seriously, then perhaps you should leave. Now, this world has value to me. I would see it protected from destruction, just the same as anyone else here. So you did not come just to mock me? Well, you did always used to refer to us as false gods, and yet now you join our number. But no, I do not mock you. I welcome this change. Indeed, I sense you have broached the same threshold I once did. When I ascended, I felt the pull of Zeros' loyalty slip away. Have you not felt the same? The veil must have been lifted. You shall not impugn my loyalty to Zeros as some base glamour. I remain loyal in spite of his absences, because I believe in him. I know, your ideologies match up too. But did he reveal to you his plot to keep me distracted on Infernus, while he did whatever at that so-called Battle of the Monolith? Do you even know where he's gone or what he's doing? As I said, I believe in him. I only mean that now you must be thinking more clearly than ever. Take some time with that newfound clarity. I see a future for our kind in which we can put the petty squabbles of history behind us and move forward together as Brusters. Yes, I combined brothers and sisters into one word. Once more. Freed of the shackles of sacrifice. Just think what we ascended Majorat could achieve. The opportunities open to our kind. I ask not for your fealty or obedience. All I ask is that you think on it. I shall. Kirill and the Twin Furies shall assist us in this endeavor. I've sent out orders for them to join us imminently. And in the meanwhile, I shall get the draining anima away from these eggs. As an Adra, I'm here to help you, but did you really have to bring this jumped-up snow imp? And had I known this demon worshipper were to be present, I too may have reconsidered lending my aid. Please, both of you, we cannot allow old disputes to flare up, especially not around those eggs. We do not know how fragile they are. Any sudden influx of anima, say from the corpse of a lifelong rival, could cause them to hatch. Then we might have 3 malformed elder young to deal with, and some mightily vengeful parents. The eggs may not demand our reverence, but they should command our respect. If you insist on fighting, take it elsewhere and leave saving the world to the rest of us. One malformed elder was more than we could handle back on Freniske. Fine, I will bite my tongue if he will keep his self-righteous prattling to himself. Very well, so long as you keep your incessant childish barbs under your breath. I'm sure I can stay civil until the world has ended, at least, but only if it comes soon. Alright, there we go. Got 3 gods, just need 1 more. And now I need to figure out what I'm doing. with the Blood Ward. I also still need to get that other note, unless I did grab it. Did I already grab it? I have no idea. I'll go grab the note. That's the least that I can do. So it's supposed to be around here somewhere. If it's like the other one, it'll be a red dot on the mini-map. But maybe it's not like the other one. No, there it is. Alright, yeah, let's go grab that real quick. And then I will figure out what to do. It was somewhere in the north that we were supposed to find the... I think it was the ledger. Bloodied note. Okay. Yep. Diamond shapes. Good stuff. Alright, so let me read about the Blood Ward. Head to the northern section, enter the house with the bloodied note inside. Perfect. Convenient. Alright, dusty old book. There's the Blood Bank ledger. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's just so much going on. Interesting, it's a log of all the transactions made at the Blood Bank. Oh my, these numbers just absolutely do not add up. Ooh, a blood thief? Someone siphoning off the capital's reserves? Oh, how I love a conspiracy. What do you mean? Look at the book again, date 478. They ended the day with 1 bottle of dragon blood. On the following day, they had 1 withdrawal for a full bottle, and 2 bottles deposited. Dragon blood. A little spicy for my tastes, but I understand the appeal. Thanks for that. I think I see what you're saying. There should be 2 full bottles on day 479, but an 1/8 of a bottle is missing. I think I should figure out what other numbers aren't adding up. Get a move on. Alright, good stuff. Why am I going there? Whatever. But I think we can head back now, I believe. Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff in the guide is just telling you how to do the math, but it's not really necessary. Alright, so what we're missing is 2/8 bottle of Aviancian human blood, 1/8 a dragon, and 3/8 a unicorn. We just search the shelves. So yeah, it's not as bad as it looks in the guide. The guide just gives unnecessary information. Alright, well, I'll grab that. How much did I need of that? 3/8. So how do I 3/8ify it? I don't know. What else do we need? 1/8 of dragon. So yeah, I do need a dragon one. And then Aviancian human. Where do we get that from? Go. Human. Alright, so how do I do this? Okay, I read up on it, and I understand what to do now. Also, this guy is gonna fight me, and I might need to go get food. But I assume it's a safe death, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Alright. 2, I guess? 2/8.
Can I come out to play?
2. Okay. What else we got? Dragon once. And unicorn is the last 3, apparently. I'm glad I didn't have to do all that math. That would have been annoying. Ah.
What manner of intrusion is this?
And he really mumbled that. I could barely even hear it. Alright, so yeah, apparently this guy is dangerous. I'm gonna turn on vampirism. He can heal twice. And damage over time heals him too, so I'm not gonna bother removing it from my thing, but it might be a bad idea. I'm gonna hope he's just not that strong, because it's not like this is a quest designed for high-level combat. He's not gonna be easy, necessarily, but I'm hoping he's reasonable. Yeah, we got this. He's healing, but I can damage him pretty fast. It's a good thing I had my prayer refilled, though, because the healing definitely helps. Come on, just die already. Oh my gosh. Yes. There we go. Alright, he's dead. That was not as bad as I thought it would be. I didn't think it would be bad, but it was easier than expected. How do I get out of here? Do I have to activate this? Okay. I was worried for a second there. Like, what are they gonna make me do? Nope, we're fine. Now I just have to run back. It's a short run, I believe, right up there. Yep. I shouldn't need to take any protective measures here because I kept my health up. Part of the reason I'm using Soul Split. I think this will be mostly it for the quest. I don't know what else there is. Alright, we're inside apparently. The final ward. Thank you for accepting the call, Armadillo. I am sure you must be sick of war by now, but have you brought no forces? I would always rally to the defense of a just cause, however I refuse to put the AVNC through yet another war. Our numbers are few enough that we could evacuate back to Abinah should the direst of consequences come to pass. If we fail here, I doubt anywhere will be safe, not even the Abyss this time. Perhaps, but at least they would have time to say their goodbyes and live out their final days in peace. As their god, why would you not lead them in this? There is more to being a leader than being a general. As a follower of Zeros, are you yourself not sick of the endless infighting of gods? I do what is needed of me. But what of your own needs? I have needed for nothing since taking up Zeros' banner. Briara insists on joining me, a request I could not deny him. He shall join us all shortly. He has survived countless wars following my orders without question for centuries. I wish for him to return home to his family on Abinah, but such is the crutch of loyalty, the burden of godhood, a thing I suppose you must learn for yourself now that you count among our number. So these are the Elder God young. I will do what I can to keep them in stasis. You know, this is counter to the nesting instinct of my people, to keep these eggs from hatching as opposed to nurturing them. There are no AVNC. Oh, these are. I was like, what? No, that is all too evident. KaBob, the final ward is in place. Now let us figure out the rest of our defense. Do I just talk to him again? What further preparations are needed? We must now marshal whatever military forces we have, build physical barricades, and prepare the staging area to the north. How long do you think such defenses will hold? Perhaps I can answer. They will not. Karapak. Fear not, it is just a projection. Oh, but fear is precisely what you should feel. The destroyers know what you are planning, and they are most displeased. Are you here to help us? Given the choice, I would, but choice is something you have taken from me, KaBob. I am Joss's agent now. This is your doing, World Guardian. As we speak, my forces gather. We shall break through into this dead city soon enough. Time is not without a sense of irony, I see. When last we met, you were the pawn of the Elders employed to ruin my plans. Now our roles are reversed. You don't have to do this, Karapak. You hate the Elder Gods. While I might not want to do this, I must. Though I do admit I will gain some small semblance of satisfaction from watching the light leave your eyes, KaBob. By all means, continue with your futile plans. My sleeping army are knocking at your door. This cathedral shall fall. It is merely a matter of time. Well, so this plan was entirely useless. Not so. We know they are coming now, and it at least confirms the Elders don't plan a direct attack. They are using Karapak as a proxy. That means we can hold out. So they send a lone Dragonkin. This hardly needed all us gods now, did it? The Dragonkin are no joke. Karapak alone would be no pushover. He is also the Needle's avatar. He has control over time. Alone, he could probably kill every single one of us without breaking a sweat. Besides, he said forces plural. He's not alone. Who would he be with? He doesn't exactly have any friends, and I imagine him a pariah to the other dragonkin these days. He's a proxy of Joss. What forces could they not muster if they wanted? Fair point. He said sleeping army. Could he mean the Nodon dragonkin? That would be the logical conclusion. Still, we are in the dark here, only figuratively speaking, at least thanks to KaBob's efforts. I helped too. Hey, don't forget me, you can't have light without shadow. You can if you have enough light. Ah. KaBob, you've gone quiet. Oh, nothing, just lost in my thoughts. Fine, what next? We need to coordinate, and quickly. There's no more time for petty disputes and squabbling. We have no choice but to mount a unified defense here. If we do not stand together, all will be lost. That will require a clear voice to lead us, one that does not sway them as mine might. I take myself out of contention. Don't look at me, I'm not doing it. It has to be us, silly. It always has to be us. Asanadra should do it. What? Me? Oh, this should be fun. I'm so glad I showed up for this. Sure, I'll back that play. This cathedral is his old stomping ground. He knows it better than anyone else here. Plus, he's the newest god among us, and we're needed to drain the eggs. But while it pains me to be in agreement with Zamorak, I too support this choice. Good, then it is settled. We four will siphon Anima away from the eggs. Asanadra will organize our ground forces in preparation for Karapak's arrival. I will not let you down. Good job that Saren isn't here for this. This would be a voice of dissent. Don't forget he's still out there somewhere helping us. He'll come through, I know it. What should I do? Leave the martial defenses to me, KaBob. We will hold the elders back for as long as we can. Time enough for you to do what you were made for, World Guardian. I place my faith in you. Well, I don't know if I succeeded in repairing the damage to our relationship, but you certainly have succeeded in preparing our defenses here. There are many tribulations still ahead. I hope these will assist you, all of us, in the struggle. Wow, that was it. That was a little bit faster than I thought it would be. Not that I'm complaining. Alright, we unlocked 4 new magic spells. I have been curious about these spells. I don't know if I'll be using any of them, but I'm definitely curious about having them available to me. And I'm definitely eager to get the Pontifex Shadow Ring upgraded. I did do the one from the previous quest already, and I will do this one in the near future. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Depends on what my time looks like. But yeah, that is another quest complete. We're at 329 quest points. That does remind me, I should have a new thing to do at the quest caravan from the previous quest, I believe, if I remember correctly. I had like a little reminder and everything telling me to do it. So let's hop over there and real quick and see if we can get an amazing reward, which I know I won't, but you know. There's always that small chance. Alright, claim all rewards. Alright, yep, we got this ring that I don't care about. Goodbye. And a T4 magical dice. I mean, it could have been worse, I guess. At least we got a good amount of coins. Ah, well. It's something, I guess. But anyway, yeah, that is another quest complete. I'm interested how the story's going. Just in general, like... I mean, it sounds like things get kind of bad in the next main quest that's about to come out. But I kind of like what they're doing with Asanadra. Hopefully they don't ruin him as a character. Because it seems like he could end up being like a new good god. Which would be nice to have more characters, since they do tend to kill off characters as fast as they introduce them. But yeah, I'm happy to be done with that. Like I said previously, I'll be doing the mini quests next. Might be soon, might be 1 or 2 episodes, don't know yet really. I've never done them before, so I don't know what to expect, really. But I gotta get through them. They're a prerequisite for the next quest. And I'm sure that thing will have some good rewards, right? It's just got to. This one had 4 new spells. That one's got to have something. We know it has a training area, but that can't be the only reward. Like, I'll be shocked if that's the only reward. My ideal reward for it would be a way to get tier 4 luck with the Pontifex ring, which I kind of doubt they'll do. Maybe you'll get tier 3, but even if you had to combine it with the luck of the dwarfs to get it, I just would really like to be able to have the effects of that ring without having to use the archaeology relic for tier 4. I don't know. It'd be nice. That would be my dream reward, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that is everything. I will see you guys in the next episode where we will be doing some mini quests and we will have some idea of what's going on with Extinction because it will be out by then. Bye!